I would love to have a better relationship with my dad. It sucks not having a good relationship with my dad, and I want him to be there for my kids one day. Because it's awesome growing up with a dad that can teach you how to do things. And my dad taught me so many things. But it was just as we got older, we got more distant. And the good things that I learned from my dad, I want to be able to give to my kids. But I also want them to be able to have a grandpa in their life. So they can have somebody there. Like I had somebody when I was younger. I just don't want my kids to see me having a bad relationship with my dad. Because I feel like a relationship with my dad being bad can kind of affect the way that they kind of see me, and not being able to forgive and not being able to deal with the issues that I had with him. Because I never want that for my kids. I never want them to not be able to talk to me or feel like they can't talk to me about things, because that's definitely how it is. That's definitely how it is a lot of times. My name is Jacob Zukowski, and this is my story. I think every kid, when you're younger, you're trying to figure things out for yourself. You're wanting to become more independent. And I think that my dad didn't know how to deal with that. That time in my life when I was going throughout high school until I was 19 was kind of a more difficult time for me and my dad. I think now, not living with my dad in the same household makes it a lot easier for us to kind of just be apart and kind of have our own space. And I think that that's important, to be able to grow and just kind of be on their own and not have to be with the same person constantly and just not really having your own time apart from each other. So I think that now that we are apart from each other, we are able to connect a little bit better. But even though time apart is good, when just dealing with things, you need to have time apart from the other person just to be able to kind of cool down, chill out, and just kind of take time away and just kind of focus on yourself. But being able to be in the same room with him and talk about things, because that's one thing that we haven't really been able to do, is just kind of sit down and talk about things in a civil way, instead of just always getting super frustrated or irritated with each other and just kind of splitting apart and just kind of cooling down in separate rooms, which you need to do, but then at the same time, you need to be able to be chill in that moment and not just blow up right away, and just understand where both of you guys are coming from and kind of talk it out. And one person has to realize that they're either wrong, or they just kind of either need to accept the fact that it's not going to go anywhere just with arguing. As far as our relationship goes, it's definitely gotten a little bit better, but there's definitely things we still need to work on. If there is any difficult thing that you have, or difficult relationship that you have with your parents, it's different for everybody. So I can't speak for some people. I just hope that the people that can relate with me do, and understand where I'm coming from, and try to work on their relationship with their parents, like I have been doing in the past few years, at least with my dad more so.